Oh, hi. I'm just going to give it a moment so that people can join me. Um, I'm just here in Denver now in my somewhat Bronco-inspired attire. It's gray and orange, it works, whatever. I hope everyone is well tonight. Um, as you can see, my location may have changed. My apparel has not. Um, um, and I haven't shaved. So, this is something we came up with yesterday, actually. We thought it would be fun to read one of the BabyLit books. And BabyLit is one of our partners for the Baby Guide box. We are huge fans of them. I was an English minor, for those of you who don't know. So I was a huge reader growing up. My aunt was a Montessori teacher, so she brought me a ton of books all the time. I had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of books. I was a crazy reader. We're not talking about why I don't like Frozen right now. We can do that later. This will be kid-friendly, I promise. But I do have a Boda box. Because what's better for a BabyLit board book than a Boda? And that's called alliteration, my friends. Something you will learn by reading. So one of the reasons we are big fans of the BabyLit books is they take like classics of literature and basically overlay learning concepts over it. So with The Secret Garden, you get to learn about colors, and it's full of flowers I can't pronounce, which is great. You have Treasure Island, which is all about shapes. You know, you have like an oval. Where is the oval on the pirate? On his eye patch. Really, really great. Yes, this is a lighter weight One Piece. I'm a big fan of this. I decided for tonight's debut of Storytime with Jamie, be quiet. I would give you Emma. And this is by Jane Austen. So I'm going to give you a few facts about Jane Austen real quick that some of you may not know, because I'm all about framework and knowing about an author's life. When you read, it really helps. So Jane Austen was one of 8 children. That's right. I need to start reading like I'm talking to kids. As a youth, she caught typhus. That's not very good, is it? By age 23, Jane Austen had finished the original versions of Sense and Sensibility and Pride and Prejudice. Now don't you feel like you've accomplished a lot with your life? Jane Austen never got married, but that's all right. She's an independent woman, much like Jane Eyre, another heroine of literature. But we'll talk about that one later. We love Jane Austen. Emma is also, it has been made into many movie adaptations, such as one by Gwyneth Paltrow, which I don't care about, whatever. But it's also what a modern classic of cinema is based on, and that would be Amy Heckerling's Clueless, starring Alicia Silverstone and Brittany Murphy. Clueless is also the movie that introduced me to my husband that will never be, Paul Rudd. All right? So let's look at Emma by Little Miss Austen, art by Alison Oliver. It's an emotions primer by Jennifer Adams, a BabyLit book. Emma is excited. When was the last time you felt excited? Was it when you woke your parents up at 3 a.m. wanting snacks? I bet you were pretty excited. Mr. Weston is surprised. Do you remember when you felt surprised? When you pulled your diaper off and looked inside? I bet you were surprised at that, weren't you? And you wanted to share. You wanted to share it with everyone. Miss Taylor is happy. So is her cat. When is the last time you felt happy? Are your pets happy when you chase them around the house and poke at them? I bet they are. That makes pets very happy. Harriet is sad. She's got a real case of the boo-hoos there. When did you have a case of the boo-hoos last? Were all of your crackers broken? Were you real upset about it? Could you not, were you sad you had to go to bed? That you couldn't watch the Wonder Pets? Oh my God. That's the worst. Mr. Woodhouse is bored. When did you feel bored? Family dinners? I feel bored quite frequently, quite frankly. I ride a lot of planes. I get real bored on planes. So luckily, they have adult juice. All right? Mr. Elton is angry. Now he's got the blind rage. When's the last time you had anger and you had rage? Was it when you couldn't have a Twizzler? My nuggets, my nieces and my nephew, call them gunkle treats. And when they can't have a gunkle treat, they get mad. Just like Mr. Elton. Miss Bates is scared. When was the last time you were scared? Was your mom wearing you around and you looked and someone was trying to touch your face and say you were a real cute baby? Putting their fingers all in your eyes? Strangers wanting to hug you? Old people with questionable things? It can be scary. Giant eyebrows. Listen, it's real. Frank Churchill is amused. He's giving you a tee-hee. When were you amused last? I bet you can think of several times you were amused. When you drew all over the wall of the dining room. When you threw your plate full of purees all over the house. We love that. You were amused. Jane Fairfax is tired. Do you remember the last time you felt tired? No? Because you never are tired? Well, that's... Sorry about it, parents. You're never tired when you're a kid. Mr. Knightley is loved. You can tell he feels loved because he's smelling a flower and he's smiling like so. So, when's the last time you felt loved? Was it when you got that nasty diaper changed? Was it when you got a kiss on the forehead? Is it because you're still rear-facing? I don't know. There's lots of things that can make you feel loved. And that's pretty great. It's good to feel loved. I feel loved with my wine. Yes, that's my sister laughing in the background. Jane Fairfax. She's no joke. So, this is just one of the BabyLit titles. They are one of our partners. They are in this month's box. We still have, oh my gosh, which ones do we have? Jen, which boxes are left?
We have Baby Girl, Toddler Girl, and Baby Boy. Baby Boy is sold out.
Baby Boy is sold out, so we still have Baby Girl, and then we have Toddler Girl and Toddler Boy. And a lot of people were kind of concerned because it's gender specific, but just know that the only thing that's gender specific in the box are book titles. And quite frankly, I grew up reading The Secret Garden and I turned out all right. So, that's questionable. I shall live forever and ever. So yes, we're huge fans of these books. I think I might do this more often because why not? These are they're in both boxes, right? I can't remember. Yes.
But an assortment.
The titles, it's an assortment of titles. So it will not be like one box is getting Secret Garden to learn about poppies, and Mary Lennox's struggle, because Mary Lennox, she had a rough time of it. Cholera is hard. So, you know, you'll have an assortment of all of these books. Okay, you will not get duplicate books by ordering toddler or baby. So yes, start the love of reading early. If you enjoy me doing this, let me know below. Like the post, comment. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you, BabyLit. This was kind of fun. So, yeah, I will see you later. I don't want to take up all of your night. But I might upload this to YouTube, to be honest. Why not? Thank you all. Cheers. And, good night.